Hey, everybody, Mntdewmania here, and welcome back to another Sunday Seed Showcase. How you guys been doing? We haven't been here in a while, have we? But rumor has it, and I mean, by rumor, I mean I watched Game Chap and Birdie, and they were talking about some of the rarer biomes, and I thought I had hit just about every one of them. Well, apparently, I have missed a few what I call sub biomes. They're not like the main ones, but they are like they're branches off of them, and they are like super rare, more rare than the mushroom biome, which is like a 14% chance of being in your world. I'm talking like 643% biomes, okay? Um, and one of them apparently that is hard to find. Now, this is the first one that I just made a new world, spawned in, okay? And I went into, you see what I did. There's the seed, okay? And this is the first one I've made. I'll make sure the seed is probably up in an annotation or something, and it'll be in the description for you, okay? So, and they were talking about forest hills is one of the harder biomes to find. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I land in those things all the time. And I'm thinking, well, maybe I didn't. Maybe I just kind of just flew over them or something. So I spawned right down there. Okay? Plains. Tell me if I'm wrong. I mean, I could be like reading wrong. Forest Hills. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I saw that. Alright? I'm going to assume this is going to say Forest Hills. Forest Hills? Forest Hills. Okay. That's what I thought. So and you can tell I'm in 1-8 because there's some diorite or whatever you call it. So okay, I wasn't that wasn't hard to find. So, but apparently there are 3 or 4 sub biomes or branches off the new biomes that are really super rare to find. Let me get rid of that for you so you don't have to look at it. And I will put up, there's the seed, okay? And some of these are, and actually to be perfectly honest, I have not heard of them. So, because when I started doing seed showcases for the new biomes, I was looking for, I went to the website and I was looking for the main new biomes. I did not research into like the kind of sub biomes, okay, the sub branches. So there are also biomes. Now remember, I said mushroom biome or islands are like you got 14% chance of there one being in your world. That's considering how big a Minecraft world is. That's pretty low chance. But there is. I mean, I know I have found the mega Taigas. I don't know how you say that. I say mega Taiga. I'm apparently that's not how you pronounce it, but that's how I pronounce it. So okay, when you're here, it's a mega Taiga. So, but there is something called a mega spruce Taiga. Okay, and there is a 6% chance of that. There is something called a mega spruce hills Taiga, and there's a 4% chance of that. There is one called, I thought it was the Plauteau one. It's the mega Plaute. I thought it was Plauteau, and it's got Bryce in parentheses. There is a 3% chance of that. There is also some super rare ones, like I'm talking like 2, 3, 4%. There is one. Now this one was kind of interesting. I know I have never seen this one. It's called a Redwood Taiga Hills M. I've never seen that. There is one called a Jungle Edge M. It is very rare, and it is on the edge of a jungle M. That is when you find a ravine in a jungle. Now, usually you guys know that is my least favorite biome is jungle biome. So when I create a new world, if I land in a jungle, I will fly up, and if there's nothing interesting within sight, I'm gone. I do not. I've never liked jungles. They are hard to walk in. It's a fight up and down. I just don't like them. So probably what I want to tackle first is going to be. I mean, usually if what you guys know what I look for. Okay, I look for when I spawn in, and I look. I consider what I see right here. Okay, this is the spawn area. Okay, just within maybe 100 blocks, 150 blocks. Okay, if it's right here, I'll consider that. Now when it was the Mesa, finally, when I landed, I was right slap dab in the middle of it. That's what I like to do. If I go out just 100 or so, if it's right here, I'll consider that at spawn. Now, I do. You guys do know. I mean, I go out and I explore a little way. I mean, I don't go more than usually about 500 blocks out looking for stuff. Because I mean, you could go forever and a day looking. So, and that's who's that a spawner? No, I don't think so. I don't think it is. No. But yeah, I don't go too far. I mean, like I said, a couple, 300, 400, 500 blocks. And I'll do a circle. If there's nothing that catches my eye or that is interesting, I'm gone. I'm not going to waste your time and mine going through. I mean, seriously, you guys have seen some of my behind the scenes stuff. It can take me. What in the? Oh, it's the witch's hut. I was like, man, is this ruins again? Oh my god. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it can take me literally a couple of hundred. Oh, she's home. Hey, what's up, girl? Anything good? Got anything cooking for dinner? You got a flower pot. Okay, where you at? Where the hell did you go so fast? Damn, she fast, ain't she? Okay, you got mushrooms under your house. Just thought you'd want to know. Yeah, so it can take me literally searching and random, just going map to map to map to map, hundreds of them, to find one that when you land, it's the biome we're looking for. Literally, I mean, I can sit for. When I was doing the ice spikes, I got to the point. That's how I ended up with doing Markiplier with a capital M. I was to the point. I just started typing stuff in, just randomly, just to see what would happen because I was getting bored. And I typed in Mark's name and I landed slap right in front of ice spikes. I about passed out on the floor. What are the chances? If you look at my art in the channel that Nick Designs made for me, that seed, that's Markiplier. That's the seed for, and I think it's 1.7.10. I don't know if it works in 1.8. I haven't tried it out yet. So yeah, I might do that. I might try it out. But yeah, so that's the deal. I mean, apparently there's a lot more biomes than what I thought there was. But they were talking like Forest Hills was like this rare thing, and I'm like, dude, I land in Forest Hills all the time. It's just not I prefer islands or a desert close, or plains where there's horses or something. I don't like to take down mountains to build. If I can build around them, that's fine. But I mean, they're cool, but I don't think they're as rare as what people make them out to be, or people just never land in them. But for me, I land in them all the time. So as the sun sets here on our little forest hills, which apparently is a rare find, so here's a seed right here for you. Yeah, I guess we're on the hunt again, and I will list these in the description for you so you kind of know what we're looking for. And as soon as I find them, I'll post them on a Sunday, and hopefully it has been a while though since I have found a mushroom biome. So if I landed one of those are kind of rare. So I will throw that one in too, just to like a real quick, and hopefully we will knock these out. But the way they talk, a couple of these are just almost impossible to find. So we shall see. Anyway, it is night time, and I think the creepy crawlies are getting ready to come out. And of course, the first thing I turn around and see is a freaking spider. Oh God. Anyway, it's a full moon, and things are about to get crazy up in here. So without further ado, this is Mntdewmania live from Triple S. I am so out of here. Later, guys.